True luxury is measured not by noise, but by precision sustained over time.
Value forged in metal and time.
Transformation, discipline, precision.
Complexity here is invisible, but absolute.
Solar. The Sky-Dweller represents one of the brand's most mechanically complex creations, engineered not for display. Production is measured, never rushed. Exclusivity is not marketing. It is controlled output, governed by tolerances counted in microns. Versatility transcription. The Sky-Dweller, a dual-time annual calendar engineered for global mobility.
Relations. This bezel is not decorative. It functions as a mechanical selector, redefining how calendar complications are
addressed. Prestige here is not inherited from branding alone. It is machined, polished, and assembled through processes designed. The Sky-Dweller is not created to impress crowds, but to serve those who operate across continents, where precision and discretion carry equal weight. The white gold used for the Sky-Dweller begins as proprietary alloyed 18K gold. Formulated in Rolex produces its own gold alloys internally, allowing total control over composition, purity, and long-term resistance to discoloration.
Casting consistency at this stage determines machining stability later, where even microscopic voids are unacceptable.
White gold's density requires slower feed rates and higher tool precision, ensuring sharp edges without internal stress fractures. The bezel's geometry must maintain perfect radial consistency, as it serves not only as a visual signature, but as oyster steel is selected for structural reinforcement, offering corrosion resistance and rigidity where durability must meet daily wear demands. The synthetic sapphire is engineered to resist scratches while maintaining optical clarity, protecting the complexity. Link finishing is executed individually before assembly, ensuring consistent surface continuity across every articulated segment. Every material surface is evaluated under varied lighting conditions to eliminate micro scratches or polishing inconsistencies before assembly begins. Material selection here is not aesthetic first. It is functional precision disguised as refinement, forming the foundation for one.
The case geometry is machined to micron tolerances, ensuring perfect alignment between bezel, caseback, and crystal before any finishing begins.
Unseen internal tolerances determine long-term water resistance and structural rigidity under pressure.
Radial uniformity is critical, as this bezel must function as a mechanical selector without compromising aesthetic symmetry.
This system translates bezel rotation into precise calendar adjustments, reducing operational complexity.
Dial finishing must remain visually calm, allowing legibility to dominate over decorative distraction. Applied hour markers are positioned using robotic micro-placement tools, each marker aligned to exact coordinates on the dial surface. This secondary time zone display must integrate seamlessly with the annual calendar mechanism beneath, maintaining readability while preserving mechanical balance. This caliber contains over 380 components, assembled in controlled stages to prevent cumulative tolerance deviation. Friction reduction begins at this level, where surface finishing and lubrication determine long-term chronometric stability. This mechanism automatically distinguishes between 30 and 31-day months, requiring correction only once per year. The Saros mechanism derives inspiration from astronomical cycles, translating orbital mathematics into mechanical form. Oscillation stability is central to accuracy, and even microscopic imbalance would affect long-term timekeeping performance. Energy efficiency within the winding system ensures consistent power reserve regardless of wearer activity patterns. Lubrication quantity is calculated precisely, as excess or deficiency would compromise long-term reliability. Bridges are secured over the gear train, engraved surfaces reflecting subtle light as screws are tightened to measured torque.
Regulation begins before casing, allowing micro-adjustments to optimize rate stability.
The dial is carefully lowered onto the movement, aligning feet into precise receiving holes. Dial placement. Hands are installed using calibrated pressing tools, each hand aligned precisely at 12 before being seated.
The casing must maintain shock resistance without introducing mechanical stress.
The sapphire crystal is pressed into position under controlled pressure, sealing the dial beneath flawless transparency.
The fluted bezel is mounted over the crystal assembly, locking into its rotational channel with measured torque.
Crown engineering remains central to protecting internal mechanisms from moisture and dust. The sealed case forms a unified protective shell around the caliber 9001.
Structural continuity ensures comfort without compromising durability.
Finishing quality must match mechanical complexity without visible compromise. Manufacturing here is not a sequence of steps, but a controlled orchestration of precision disciplines converging into one mechanical instrument. Regulation is performed in multiple positions, ensuring rate stability whether the watch rests flat, vertical, or in motion on the wrist.
Water resistance testing exceeds daily exposure scenarios, validating gasket compression and case integrity under controlled pressure differentials.
Internal bridges and mounting systems are engineered to absorb microshocks without affecting oscillation amplitude or calendar alignment. Resistance to magnetic interference protects long-term rate accuracy in environments saturated with modern electronic devices.
Functional testing verifies seamless interaction between external control and internal complication, without backlash or misalignment.
Aesthetic inspection is executed under multiple light temperatures to expose even microscopic surface inconsistencies before approval. Only after passing layered mechanical, environmental, and aesthetic evaluations is the Sky-Dweller authorized to leave the manufacturer.
Complexity here is restrained, engineered to remain discreet while carrying one of the most sophisticated mechanical architectures in modern watchmaking. Dual-time functionality and annual calendar precision are built for global schedules where timing is strategic, not decorative. The Sky-Dweller is not a statement of wealth, but a disciplined instrument for those who operate across continents with measured precision and quiet authority. For those who value engineering depth and disciplined craftsmanship, continue exploring the world of high horology with us.
Subscribe for future in-depth explorations. Subscribe for future in-depth explorations.
For those who value engineering depth and disciplined craftsmanship, continue exploring the world of high horology with us.
Subscribe for future in-depth explorations.
True luxury is measured not by noise, but by precision sustained over time.